Hi everybody, John with you. Welcome back to my channel and our monthly candle empties and wax empties for the month of whatever month it is. I'm so confused right now. It's May. Is it May? It's May, right? We're getting ready to get into June. So this is what I've burnt and melted in the month of May. I was gone for a week during the month, so I was thinking I wouldn't have as much as usual, but it doesn't seem that I have any less than what I normally have. So anyway, these are the candles and wax melts that I burnt this month of May. And we will start with, it's a very mixed bag of a month, okay? So I'm going to start with one of the good ones this month, which was from Bath & Body Works White Barn collection called Grapefruit Gin Fizz. As you can see, it's a fairly clean burn. And the wicks were okay on this one. It reads Ruby Red Grapefruit Sparkling Water Juniper Gin. Now, you definitely get the citrusy grapefruit and, somewhat of a sparkling aquatic note. However, what I really loved about this candle was what they're describing as juniper gin. Basically, yeah, it definitely has an evergreen, a cedar, pine, whatever kind of a note to it that's very discernible. And what I've confessed to recently, or realized about myself recently, is that I think I'm kind of a pine scent addict or something. Like, I just am finding that at least once a month or so, I'm really loving and craving like a pine scent, regardless of what time of year it is. I mean, I live in Hawaii. We don't have a lot of pine trees. I grew up in South Carolina. We had those great big tall ones there. And all year long you have pine scent happening in nature. So, I mean, evergreen, right? So I get that we associate it with Christmas, but really, right? I mean, it can be any time as a pine. And I just find myself craving that scent, maybe because in Hawaii we don't really have it, so it is something very exotic to me now. But anyway, this definitely had that note, and I loved this candle. It was a strong throw. I'd say it was like a 7 or so. It was quite adequate no matter where I put it, and loved it. I know it's been around for a while and I never got it, but I would get it again. Loved it. Grapefruit Gin Fizz. Okay, the next one up, yeah, not so great. Yankee Candles, Coconut and Vanilla Bean. Now, on the cold sniff, this does have a lovely coconut smell with sort of an earthy, musky vanilla to it. Very earthy scent, very earthy. And I, really liked it. However, it was somewhat light on the smell, and on the burn, it was very light. It's a Yankee candle. I know we keep saying it, but I'm just like getting so frustrated with these things, Yankee candles. Very, very light throw. 3 or 4 maybe. I could smell it a little more in the bathroom. The burn was great. I had no problem with the burn. As you can maybe tell, I put it on the melter after, when it was kind of low, and then I think I threw some other stuff in there too, but it just still didn't really smell that much even on the melter, which usually they do smell more. At the same time, at one point, I also burnt this, or melted this wax melt from Yankee, Guava Coconut Passion, to kind of go with that, complement it, and honestly, it didn't smell that strong on the cold. Just kind of a guava scent, guava coconut, that's it. And upon melting it, I couldn't smell anything. I didn't smell it at all. Here was a nice candle. This is White Barn, Bath & Body Works Vanilla Spiced Pear. It reads Bartlett Pears, White Rum, Creamy Vanilla, Fresh Cinnamon. It had I really think the marble lid is like unnecessary. It had a pretty clean burn, very little sooting, and really a beautiful, beautiful scent. Beautiful scent. I mean, this is just like a sort of rum infused, like a pear baked tartlet, right? Delicious. It's with rum. There is that rum note in there. This was just such a pleasant scent and quite strong, 7 or 8. No problems with the burn. Loved it. Would get it again. Then I also did a couple Scentsy Melts. These things are so touch and go. Scentsy Bar and the scent Pixie. I don't even quite know what it was supposed to be because it had barely any scent. It's sort of a light sugary scent. And when I melted it, I smelled absolutely, completely nothing. Thank you. Another one, Scentsy Melt. Havana Cabana. Now this one, I burnt it while I was doing some of these other tropical things I have when they were winding down to sort of complement it, and it was, it's just kind of a generic pineapple scent, really. I don't really smell much going on except pineapple. And it was fairly weak on melting it. I mean, I could smell it, but maybe like a 4, a 3, barely smell it, and was not impressed. Thank you. Okay. So, as you may or may not know, I've been trying out some of these Hallmark candles. Have you been seeing those in some of the stores like Ross? We've been getting some Hallmark candles. And they're only $6.99 for these big old jars. Both like apothecary jars and these kind of jars. And they're large ones, $6.99. So I'm like, well, you got to try it, right? And see. So I burnt one like a couple months ago, and it completely sucked. And so this one I thought I would get because it smelled so good on cold. Ginger citrus, and that's exactly what you get, the ginger and the citrus, and it's a beautiful, nice, rich scent when you smell it on cold. It smelled stronger than most of the other Hallmark ones, which is why I got this one. Because it did have a stronger scent on cold than most of the other Hallmark ones they had. But I got to tell you, major disappointment again with this Hallmark candle. Okay, it sooted like crazy, as you can see. And it just did not smell. It did not throw. Like you had to literally stand over the thing and put your nose in and go, okay, I can smell ginger citrus, but I mean, no. It's supposed to fill the room, right? That's the point of the candle, scented candle. And it didn't even fill the little 2 feet of space it was sitting in. So I got one more Hallmark that I have, a blue agave that I got when I got the other one. So I'll burn that one, and then I'll tell you what, if that one's the same as these, I don't care if they're $6.99. Does $6.99 too much for that? Okay, no. Now here's a good candle. Ironically, isn't that ironic that this month all of my good candles are Bath & Body Works candles? Go figure, right? Because they actually threw. This one, sugarcane pineapple. Probably, I don't know, along with the pear one, these two probably my favorites of the month. This one reads, fresh pineapple juice, mango, vine ripened raspberry. I don't know about the raspberries, but I mean, definitely I get a pineapple scent. Strong pineapple, maybe a little mango in there, although mango and pineapple do smell sort of similar. Clean burn, no problem with the burn, and a great throw. This was like an 8. I mean, I could smell this all the time, no matter whether it was in the bathroom, in the foyer, in the main room, wherever. It was, it threw really well. Smells just like a sugared pineapple. Nice scent, great candle, loved it. Something else that was good, melts, okay? I've noticed that I did this Ambiescents brand, Zen Garden. I've burnt several Ambiescents now, and I have to say, they consistently seem to be pretty good melts, Ambiescents. They seem to, no matter what their scent is, they seem to have a really good throw to them. They last for several days when I'm melting them, you know, several burns, melts, whatever. And I'm just going to keep looking for these. They carry these at Bed Bath and Beyond here in Honolulu, and occasionally they have sales. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for when they do clearances on these Ambiescents, because they consistently seem to be pretty good. This one is just a really good mentholyptus, eucalyptus mint scent, strong. Nice. I was burning this at the end of when we were having our little mosquito craze here, and they hate that scent of eucalyptus and mint. So this is a nice one, and I would get more from this brand. Finally today, my last candle. I've been waiting to burn this forever and never kind of got to it, and now that I have to report that it's a disappointment. Yankee Candles Black Plum Blossom. You know, the burn was okay, a little whatever, but that's okay. This was $12.99 at TJ Maxx. It has a lovely floral and fruit scent, plum and plum blossom scent that on cold is a very delicate but strong enough smelling. I mean, it smells like it's going to be a good thrower. And it's totally not. Totally not. I mean, the first couple of burns, I could smell it in the apartment. After the first couple of burns, nada, nunca, nothing. Nothing. So I got so frustrated. This is still this candle. I haven't added anything to it. When I got this far, I'm like, I'm going to put this darn thing on the melter, and maybe it will throw a little bit better, because I'm just tired of this thing. And I've done that. Last night I did that, and it did throw a little bit better. Like, I could sort of smell it in this main room, but not very strong. So I'm gonna just, you know, put this on the melter for a couple nights, couple days, just to do it, and I'll probably start something else to mix with it, because it's just not very strong. So disappointing. Yankee Candles really, really disappointing me lately. I mean, they have for a long time, but lately, really, like everything I've gotten just has been not throwing. And yeah, I'm really tired of candles not throwing. Aren't you? Okay, that's what I burnt this month. I'll probably put up here the next few days what I'm planning on burning in the next month. I'll be leaving just at the end of the month, so I'll be here most of the month. July is the one. I don't know if I'm going to do a video, because I'm going to be gone over half the month of July, so I don't know. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you had these candles and what you thought of them or your experiences with them. Anybody had any good Yankees lately? I mean, seriously, I'm asking. Have you? Because, I mean, everything I've had from them lately has just not been good. Thanks for watching.